Hi crafters, this is Holly with KeepThoseScissorsFlying.blogspot.com. I don't know about you, but the weather's kind of crazy over here in Michigan, so I thought, well, let's make a little card today. So I've kind of got some things started here, so we're going to just kind of see where it goes from what I have. And I was thinking, I kind of like this, which is the new stamp of the month for September, and it is called Poster Tidings, which this is what it looks like. You have two of them, and they're huge. I mean, they fit on the 4x5 block. So it's great for the new graffiti art that's coming out, all the graffiti stamping. It's super fun. So I've already stamped this. This has been stamped in slate. Then I went through and I stamped out some words that I kind of liked. I like this Noel and I like this ho ho ho. And I'm going to do some cutting with that. But before we do that, I still like this word joy here. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to get that, but I'm going to do it in another color. So I'm just going to set our supplies aside for a second. I'm going to pull out the stamp that's already on the block. I have a piece of White Daisy paper and Pacifica ink. So I'm going to take my stamp that's already on the block and I'm just going to ink up the spot that I want, which is the word joy. That's the primary word that I'm looking for. And I'm not really caring too much about where I'm inking other than the area that says joy. I am on my nice foam surface and let's give it a little press. And voila, did pretty good. Okay, let's set all that aside. Now we're going to cut these words apart so that we can actually just use the words that we want to use. So I pulled out my trimmer and I'm going to actually cut these kind of on the tight side. Let's cut there. And if my head keeps getting in the way, I am terribly sorry about that. Let's set that. Okay, so we have the word joy cut now, and let's cut the word ho ho ho. I did ho 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 in ruby ink because, you know, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is red, so thought let's do ho 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 in ruby. And cutting those nice and tight. Let's get rid of the few scraps there on my trimmer. And then I'm going to cut the word Noel as well, keeping that tight. Now, for those ladies who came last weekend to the open house, just so you know, your product is in. If you have not come to get it yet, please come and get it soon. It arrived yesterday, so I would love to get all that out of the house and into your home so that you are off creating some fun things. Okay, so we've got all those words now trimmed apart. Here's our main thing, the main stamped image, and I'm just going to put some foam tape on the backs of these words. As simple as, you know, the adhesive coming off of these. And I'm going to put joy over the joy that was on our piece of paper, that was on the stamped image. And then we're going to do the Noel. Now, the paper that I'm going to use for the card today is Pro Player paper. Try saying that 3 times fast. It does not come out as smooth as you would think. So what we're actually doing, this is kind of like highlighting just those special words that we would want highlighted. So again, I used slate and Pacifica and ruby, and the yellow is creme brulee. And I really love this paper set. So let's cover up ho ho ho. We got our 3 words, because remember you usually want to do rules of 3. So let's set that aside. And now we're going to put our card together. I am using the die cut cards by Close to My Heart, and I was thinking let's lay a little piece of that Pro Player on the inside, which would give us just that little bit of color, because we do like to have a little pop. I'm just going to set that on the inside edge of my card. Then I cut a piece of ruby paper, and I cut it at 3 by 5.5 inches. Now I've already trimmed around the shape. Then I thought, oh, let's give it a little more pop by sanding the edges. Now I like to use the little emery board that comes in the sanding kit from Close to My Heart, especially for these points, because it really gets in there. And then I just use the sanding block for the rest. Now, Close to My Heart paper is white core, so you are able to get this really nice distressed look. So, set those aside, and we're going to put our ruby paper on first. Isn't that nice? It's such a pretty contrast. I have ink and all kinds of fun stuff all over my mat. And now we're going to put another piece of this Pro Player over here in the corner to kind of balance ourselves out. We're going to take this word graffiti and we're going to put that on next. We're not going to, I kind of goofed up, so see, you always have a second side. So I'm going to set that onto my card. I'm going to use just a smidge of washi tape right over here. And I think I'll use another little tiny bit over onto this corner. That is the washi tape in the gray. And then I'm going to use some of the durable studs. And remember, the rule is rules of 3. So I'm going to put 2 there, and I'm going to put 1 towards the top. Now I have a great winter card, and I think this would actually be a really cute card for a winter birthday person. I mean, think of all the wonderful things. Peace on Earth, which is kind of Christmassy, and joy and Noel and ho ho ho. But what if you have a friend who has a December birthday? Wouldn't this be kind of fun? You get the hot cocoa in December and twinkling lights and ribbons and bows. Kind of fun, huh? Well, if you have any questions or you'd like to learn how to make this card, give me a call or head on over to my blog and it will be there for you to see. Okie doke. Have a great day. See ya. Bye-bye.